Oh dear. Right, hello everybody. Welcome. It is good to sort of be here right now. It's just though, just got to figure out a couple of things that's sort of happening on the system at the minute. Really, to be honest, is the genuine answer. What we are going to be doing, we are going to be doing the Great Caldera Safari Park. I'm in the middle of doing Maple Leaf Wildlife Park over on Twitch. We are going to continue that series, but I'm just testing things out on YouTube just to see how they go, because I know we've got a small little community watching more and more of my videos, which is great. And hopefully we can obviously say hello to a couple of you today, if you're tuning in to us right now, which would be fantastic if you are. I don't have a second screen at the moment, which is really frustrating me. It's just one of those things that I just don't have the ability to do. And like I said, it is sort of just trying to figure out what, who we've got out there, who wants to watch us really, and sort of what it's all about. So hopefully if you are tuning in, thanks for doing so. I will keep an eye on the chat, but I won't be able to sort of constantly sort of say hello. But it looks like everything's working now. It looks like the actual main screen is all working on OBS and everything, so I can now say hello to you with little to no problems as we go ahead. So let's have a look. The Great Caldera Safari Park, built on the site of a long dormant volcano. The Great Caldera Safari Park is Bernard Goodwin's ode to safaris, featuring animals from all over Africa, which happily roam their expansive habitats. The park is currently in a state of development, with some attractions only half complete. Are you the right person to take them over the finishing line? I most certainly hope so. Let's have a look and see what we can do. So we'll start new here. So if you haven't been to the channel, welcome to Gaming Reigns. We play a bit of everything, really, to be fair, and we have been doing a few first-person shooters just because they're quite easy to pick up and play any time, really, at any point. Our Bioshock series just sort of slowed down a little bit, which has been live streamed over on Twitch. We've got our Outer World series, which is very much a recorded series, and then the odd game of sort of Rainbow Six Siege, which we'll play sometimes with Tom. Let's listen to him, because I'm sure he's got something to say. He always does.
I'll get straight to it, shall I? This is our Savannah Animal Sanctuary. It's been quite a small operation until now, but we've just been donated some land. And so, like my waistline at Thanksgiving, we're gonna expand. And I think the best way to finance that expansion is by finishing off our 4x4 adventure tour track ride. It'll be a wonderful way to let people safely see wild animals really up close. Although, if you've ever had a mandrill sit on your windshield during one, sometimes it's a little too up close. Yeah. But the main focus of the sanctuary will be breeding and releasing animals of all kinds back into the wild. And as it's a sanctuary, we'll also have to take in animals sometimes. Does that all sound simple? Good, because there's more. We also need to make sure we educate our guests and achieve a very high conservation rating. Well, that's all. Off you go.
Cool. So release one of any habitat species to the wild. That really isn't hard. Build a transport ride with a length of at least 700 meters. Increase education rate to 25%, and have 1,600 guests in the zoo. So this is quite already an expansive zoo. I'm assuming this is the entrance, this cave entrance here. And when they come in, oh, look at that. They get to walk up here. We should probably go on there. T camera. No, not T camera. And they get a shot of the giraffes. This is quite nice, actually. It's a really nice, well put together park. A couple of good spots there. And here, there's clearly viewing for the car ride, which I don't think is finished. It doesn't look like it is. So that's fun, I suppose. But this goes all the way through here, and through these gates, and then into the safari. And look at this, the elephants there, beautiful elephants. Again, it comes down here. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Probably could just ride it, but it's not finished apparently. This is meant to be. This is it. There we go. Hello, buddy. How you doing? What a pretty zebra. So let's have a look. So again, yeah, you'd come through here, through this double door here, to the next station, and then I'm assuming this is where you'd sort of get off, and then and that's where it sort of finishes here. So yeah, and then they want us to build another track. Oh, the track comes back there, and then back into the giraffe exhibit, habitat rather. And the habitat's surrounded by a fence. It's not a massive fence. Cuts off here, goes under there. That's just brilliantly well designed. It's so well designed. I really like it. It's a really cool sort of thing here, and I do like the elephants as well. And look at this, it's like an elephant cafe here. One thing I've noticed, and I'm going to be proven wrong here, I've not seen anyone sit on benches, picnic benches in this game, and I've just seen that one guy do it now. There's no staff there, although there's staff only. Look at that, and that's just to the electric point there. And I love that how that's built in. Yeah, probably a bit too flush, a bit too nice for what is a solar panel bracket, but well. Oh, we've got some African painted dogs here. Nice. And they've got a nice little sort of covered area. Nice. So yeah, that was fun. We'll stop the full-on looking around in that section now, and we'll get to what we need to get to, which is trying to fix this park up. So the key things here is build a transport ride with at least 700 meters. We're going to do that by completing this. Release one of any habitat species to the wild. Increase the education rate to 25%, and have as many guests in the park. Eventually we're going to have to breed 6 new animals and adopt 2 cheetahs. Ooh, cool, that sounds fun. Cheetahs, I haven't seen cheetahs in the game yet, so that's really fun. And then 2 West African lions eventually. So I'm just sort of future-proofing this. Look at the elephant! Look at him. Look, they've got their trunks up in the air, and I'm assuming, I guess it's to breathe. I've never seen. That's fascinating to me. I don't know why this one's like, nah, I'm gonna drink it all. Nah, I'm just gonna drink up. Look at him. He's got his trunk up in the air like a snorkel. That's cool. Still a bit miffed as during this like scenario mode. I would have liked to still been able to change the time of day and stuff. Especially when you can. I'll tell you what you can do. Is you can go into zoo, and you can change the times at which the safari is open. I prefer doing it that way. So cash flow's down at the moment, so we do need to get on with this. So what we'll do, we're going to finish the ride. I think it just seems to be the sensible thing to do. I think the ride comes from this side all the way through. So if we edit track, I've not done this before, so it's just going to be, maybe if we, what's that, standard track with railings? No, we don't need that. No, we don't need an angle snap either. What I'm a little bit surprised by, go up. I guess they've taken a little bit from their press enter as well. It's actually quite expensive. And if we build this around here, I've got no plan as to where this is going to go. Just trying to make it as long as possible at the minute. That's the trick. How typical is that? Can we move that tree? Sure we can. This is very much a sort of, we're gonna make it look okay. I'm not all about making it look aesthetically the greatest park in the world. That's not the plan. But it most certainly is a plan to make it look okay. There is no There's no shame in getting that right. So we have made a transport ride. And it is at least 700 meters, but I guess that was never a problem. Now we need to really activate that and start maybe earning some money from it. So let's open that. Is there a price? Yeah, £12. Okay, $12. That's expensive. Oh well, is what it is. And I guess surely it's going to work similar. Oh, off it goes, look. That's awesome. I'm assuming now. People are starting to queue up, so they're going to go through the safari, which is cool. So I'm glad that's sort of working now. There we go. We've got this midway island thing going on here, so you can walk. I'm not really. Oh crap! What's going on? What's here? So this is just a toilet area, really. Some underwater lighting there. This then walks out even further to this point here. Okay. And then I'm assuming, that looks very much like Pride Rock, but without the big bit, doesn't it? And then I'm assuming that we'll build something maybe out here. Look, you can see the cars already going around here, which is great. I like the fact that that's already active. People will get bored at this section of the ride, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that, but it does activate them to this side of the park, which we do need to attract them to. Because we've got the African painted dogs here. I don't know. Who's in this exhibit? Spotted hyenas. So this is going to be African wild dog. Is that spotted hyenas then? Can't see any. I like that they've got a little doorway for their little underground hut. That's quite a nifty little thing there. Sorry, it's very much exploring at the minute, and they are all inside, so that's fine. Okay, so release one of any species in the wild. One of the zebras is expecting, so that's timing. I'm just going to find where the rest of them are. Where are my zebras? Are they over here? There. So what we got? We've got an alpha male, so we're not going to let him go. She's expecting, so we're not going to let that go. That's a female. And that's a female. She's very fertile. Not the best. She's quite fertile. So what we'll do... So sorry about this. We're going to go straight to the trade centre. Just because we like getting stuff done quick. And we're going to release you to the wild. Yeah, 100%. There we go, so we've released something out in the wild. So now it's just about getting guests in. The best way of getting guests in is to put them in an exhibit. Let's be quite honest and frank. And what we're going to do... This is very much... I like this. This is an unfinished exhibit right here. So you can see that they had climbing frames ready. I didn't even notice this. This is nice. That's great. What a great looking thing that is. This is all actually under construction. So they really didn't finish building this. Which is sort of great. And then under here, have we got an exhibit? Yes. Again, I hate it when the camera decides not to play ball. That's an iguana. He's pretty... not the happiest actually, is he? That's a layout. He's happy with the temperature and everything. But there's more exhibits we can put in here, so that's good. That'll bring in some numbers. And then here... again, look like the possibility of having... what's in here? Ooh... for a little secret hole. Giggity. Honestly, I tell you what. So there's like a little hole that goes up there. That's strange, isn't it? Maybe sort of a back way for staff. You could probably utilise that as. But look how busy this is. Loads of people in the cars. That's good news. But what we do need to do is change this up a little bit and get this up to scratch because this doesn't look good. And then what we do need to do is get another exhibit done. Preferably this one because you can see that there is a double gate. Barrier attachable prop. So we'll remove that, and what we'll do is we'll turn this into a habitat, because clearly that wall's connected. Yeah, that there. Barrier. Yeah, it's not really. Oh, that's fine. So we can even null that. But what we can do. I love it. That's definitely a concrete barrier, isn't it? But then where's the concrete barrier option for this? Because that's glass, wood, brick. This is custom money every time. Hedge. No. That's weird. What are the other exhibits? They're all this grey, aren't they? But it's all concrete. That's wooden. Isn't it? No, it just says barrier section. Yeah, barrier. Don't know what that is. It's like its own type. Weird. Anyway, okay, well we'll do it this way. Just grab that, make it wood. And fuck that. I'm happy with that. And then what we can do is go habitat, no, go barriers. That's a track element. And then what we want to do, sort of metal fence. That's metal fenced, so we do need to create a big sort of area. So my question is, I'm assuming they can walk over the track. We can lower this track all down slightly as well, but I'm assuming they can come over here and step over the track. The track's very much around the edge. I'm just trying to get an idea. That obviously goes under there, that's fine. But it very much sticks to the edges of things. So again, can come across these, and these zebras are coming right up. And then they come through here, which is an airlock, through they go, and then right into here. So we want them out in the open. I want them, you know, sort of over here. There is a underground barrier here, which sort of works. So we want another herbivore section here, really. But at the same time, we do want our lions and whatnots out here as well. So what we'll do. What is that? Can we get areas? sorry guys, it's closed today. The road's closed because I don't have a clue what I'm doing. There we do. And go through there. Can we then get a barrier? Slightly wrong, maybe. And again, what we can do with all this is really just more for practical reasons. I'm not really that fussed on how it looks. You know, at the end of the day, it's a disease risk. This habitat, why? Water. Budge. What does green mean? Body of water is being treated. Okay. Pool keeper. Body of water is being treated, so I'm not too worried about it. These ones won't be, so a bit more of a concern, but it does no matter. So this habitat here, right now, has not got anyone in it, but I would like there to be an animal in it. So let's have a look and see what we can put out there. If you've got any ideas in the chat, just let us know, and we will most certainly try give you what you want. African buffalo. We don't have any African buffalo actually. What do African buffalo go with? They go with a couple of other things as well actually. Common warthogs, common ostriches. Probably put them in the other one. Yeah, we can figure that. Figure that lions and stuff will not get on. West African lions. Let's have a look. Cheaters. Let's just put the cheaters in here. They're vulnerable. There's 6,700 and 700 in the wild at the moment. They're mostly in the countries as seen here. Group size 1 to 3. That's not many. I think the lions are a lot higher than that. Endangered. Yeah, they're like a huge group. So let's get a couple of lions. We're not due to have them yet, but we want to like big ticket items. So people want to come to the zoo to see the lions. That's really important. It stops us buying a certain amount anyway. But oh wow, I just bought a lion for so much dollar. That's probably why we shouldn't be buying them yet. Damn. Okay, I didn't think about that. I just like, let's buy them both, and we don't have any leaves. So it's pretty amateur out here. But cheetahs. See, cheetahs are really expensive, if not more expensive than the lions. What? Why are they diseased? Oh, I don't need these problems. I've got enough problems trying to figure out what animals I'm bringing in. Will you research that, please? Why are they low welfare? Social. we go. Social and something else. Animal alerts, diseased animal. I think we're pretty confident that the vet's on the route to that, so that's fine. Diseased animal discovered. Oh, not the elephant. Why's the elephant got it? Vet on the route for that. I need a workshop. How on earth do I not have a workshop? Okay. Okay, wow. This zoo started without a workshop. So, this is ridiculous. So let's go to facilities. So I noticed that over here, was it over here? Over here, look, it was all battered and not finished, and there were some rooms over here, but it's not a finished area over here at all. So what we can do, oh my god, there's loads of diseased animals now. So what we can do is we can add to this. I'm going to pause the game because just all my animals are either diseased or dying. And what we can do is try and be... Oh, I can't even edit it! Why can't I edit it? That really defeats the purpose of this whole thing, the fact I can't edit it. I can't edit that. I can obviously edit that one. Why would you do that? It just seems really stupid not to allow me to have... Okay, no comment. Although that's all I've been doing is commenting. There's, so, let's go straight in with... We need a workshop. You needed one anyway, so let's put one in. Brilliant. So now we have a workshop, right? With the terrain snapped in. I guess I can't do anything with terrain. Oh, I can also. Nice, you couldn't on the other map. That's okay. And then just for my sanity, get rid of that glass. Right, okay. So let's head over to, this is our new exhibit that we've completely wasted precious amounts of actual dollars on, and I can't even buy that iron. Oh, this is so frustrating. Okay. Okay. I figured it out. So what we'll do is we'll continue to build around here, have another cross section off here, and then build another section here, and just have another... What's this? It's an underground section. Goes up here. Just a little water pump facility. That's pretty cool. I like that. This is all public path, right? And then over here you have some what look like they could be staff buildings. So that's cool. We can utilise that in a bit, especially with the track coming through here and then back into this exhibit here. There's already a fence here. That's okay. What we can do is just have another fence here, and we can put something else in, I suppose. Let's go another barrier. No. Okay. Have I lost that completely now? No. Found it. Click that one, select that. thing in the same climbable transparent cages that we've been putting it in, and in this habitat here we are hopefully going to have some springboks. I don't think we have any in the zoo. Let's have a... Wow, that's a good check. Let's double check and see exactly... Oh, we do have a shed load of springboks. But there are a few definite things we are missing, which is good news. We have one West African lion, and that springbok is still infected. In fact, there's a few animals that are still infected. In fact, that number's now quite high. I could definitely swear right now. They really dump you in this one. So how many vets do we have? 3. Congratulations, mister. You just became our 4th vet. Where's the entrance to this place? Out there. Game's bugged out there. Right, okay. That's okay. We want it to play. We need to repair these these healths. And I know about habitat cleanliness. Oh yes, because of this body of water, I'm assuming. It's fine, I can solve that. I think. This isn't good. It's just a mess of a park. They really dump you in it. I do like this exhibit. It's going to be our lion exhibit, but right now I can't focus on the lions. I've got to focus on the whatever's going to be over here. So, edit barrier. Let's put a gate in. For now, let's paths. Make that staff. That's not too for now. Do you know what I hate? I hate these generic concrete ones. It's got to all be the same. So we'll do that just to make sure the staff can get to it. What we'll also do is we'll replace, go facilities, and go 1 keeper's hut. Oh, Game Proper wants to bug out that. Keeper hut. Paths. Whatever that is. We can worry about that in a minute, because that's definitely a change. And then we need that for it's not ideal, but it is what it is. Those diseased animals have gone down now, which is good. Habitat cleanliness, I'm not too worried about that. That tends to sort itself out usually. What we're going to do though is we are going to terrain the crap out of this. Barriers. Right, what don't we have in this zoo? So we don't have the springboks are pretty much. So these black wildebeest and stuff. What can they go with? A couple of the other guys. Okay. So because what it might be worth doing just to pick up some interest is stick in some of the black wildebeest. Preferably some that have got girls. It doesn't really matter how much they cost at this stage, it's about sort of getting them in. Moving them and chucking them in there. Right, I guarantee this could be a mess. Let's go work zones. So the vets aren't assigned, or the... Because, yeah, the entrance area, I suppose, okay, that's okay, okay. So you and you're going to be, we'll call it her work zone, just for now. Call it herbivore work zone, and then what we'll do is we're going to need to facilities staff room. Chuck him in there. They're not going to like seeing these, but sort of not a lot I can do about that. They're a bit too close to the public footpath, but we can always change the footpath eventually. But what we will definitely need to do is go work zones, herbivore, staff, keeper, we'll do him, you Mr. Keeper, you very much are employed to do the herb work zone. And if we click work manager, you go edit work zone, we'll add that to you, so you will never need to be away from here. And we finally will have some black wildebeest, which again, they love the coverage and they love the plants in this section, which is good. We will have more trees. It's not enough in here. They've got lots of space, which is good. They don't like the short grass. Or they like the short grass, they just don't have any. So let's just make sure that's some more. And black soil. So this side. Okay, quite happy with that. So they've got no hard shit at the moment. We will change that. We're going to plug down some. Go before I quite like that. Edit group mode. Go habitat. Probably. Do for now. So what they do need, he's gone straight in, nice. So there are black wildebeest. What we do need to make sure is that they've got the right food and equipment. So we go species and go to the black wildebeest. Make sure they've got a massively large feeding trough. Cool. And immediately, actually, they do have what we're going to do, we're going to duplicate that. Terrain and push. Nice. Can we a section of trees in the flat area like you'll do, I suppose. Bring them in to here. Quite like sure they're not going to be too angry about the plants I put in their habitat. No, they're pretty. They don't like wattle bushes. They like those trees, so they don't like wattle bushes. But that's okay. They're not overly angry about that. They're happy about toy enrichment. Oh, actually, toy enrichment they're not too happy about. Food enrichment they're very happy with. Adult population, they do want more wildebeest in here actually. And we are getting some guests come down here, which is good news. It will boost up the guest popularity a little bit, which is good news as well. Oh, thanks very much, Steve. Appreciate it. And then what we can do is we should be able to let's get some more of these guys in actually first. Not the buffalo. You want to try and buy more girls or more females in the wildebeest. I'm not sure whether the males will clash too much. Let's get a couple males in. I'm not really overly fussed on. These could all be diseased, but I'm checking them in anyway. We'll check them in there. Thank you for watching them all, Steve. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that. Diseased animal discovered. Yeah, we know they're all diseased. Oh my god, they're diseased and pregnant. Yeah, this animal's gonna turn into like Blade or something. That's like two problems mixed into one. So there's nice big plains here. You should be able to see quite a lot, but these guys are really coming down here, which is good news. It just means that they're coming down for the new animals, which are in the park. What we do need are some donation bins. We'll leave that one there, I suppose. Wildebeest. It's not powered. It's a minor problem. So does that not cover? The answer's no. It's a little bit frustrating. Cool, I like this thing. Could definitely be an exhibit as well. So is this a walkthrough exhibit? I suppose it is, and I suppose we could put a lion or two in there. That's got lions written all over it. Damn, and that's me thinking I could put them somewhere else. They would eat these people, which would be quite funny. I suppose. We could change that up there. We could just build a fence around here, and maybe have a few lions, and then build the fence around there to this barrier, and we would have a lion enclosure, and the lions would be able to get around and climb on this rock and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. I reckon we could do that. We have got more animals in here now, which is good. I don't think they're going to get too aggy. If anything, to be fair, he is injured, so 100% has been in the battle. But we won't worry about that too much because we need to worry about power because we haven't got any. That's a bigger issue. But what we can do, I don't want to put it around here. Such a problem. You don't think power, because these solar panels, they have that much of a range, but these transformers have a huge range. So what it might be worth doing, sorry solar panel, I'm going to delete you. I'm going to. There we go. And now we should have power to that screen. No power. Oh my god, I just put another water thing down. Delete. Oh wait, no. Thank you, that's better. Absolute knobhead. Let's go like that. Let's go Transformer. Now we've got some things going on. Because that has a bigger range. And that will have turned my... Cool. So education now is the thing that we've got to focus on. So let's try and get our education up. So the best way of doing that is through facilities, go to all, and we want these TV screens. Black wildebeest, and we can. The black wildebeest can share the area, but I think the area is more than good for them. And in terms of their social, in fact, they're not overly massively happy with their social, but it's not too bad either. What we can do, facilities, viewing speakers, educational speakers, and that's actually no power here. Okay. Deforestation. Then what we can do, let's head over to here, because some of the issues we're obviously having clearly is with education. So let's have a look and see where our education is, and it is nowhere. So guests are not learning anything. Only in what we've put somewhere is where guests are learning. So we need to add education, and we're going to add it along here. So let's facilities again. We've already got education. Education's a big one. Nice, we'll do that. It's got no power. Wow, the one place there isn't power. Oh, that's incredible. It's a great effort. Haha. There's education. We've got to be close. It's 12%. I don't know how much these educational speakers do. Oh my god! Ever want to see a wildebeest die? There you go. You're welcome. Atkins is dead. I've literally owned him 5 minutes. Great. These animals are diseased. He's being relocated. He's not yet. We'll call the vet on him. And he's got bad nutrition. Last drink cleanliness. So clearly that water's a problem. Do you see what I mean? Honestly, this game can sometimes be mixed. Because it says here that the water's body of water being treated. I don't understand. Because it's obviously doing a crap job. Our best bet, I suppose, would be to try and put something down here to try and get maybe some health to this water, because it's a big problem in this zoo. And like they've given you a tough zoo here, which is nice. I'm all for a challenge, but there's a challenge and then it's taken the absolute Larry poo. I don't know what Larry poo is. In fact, do you know what? Any excuse to bring out this old bad boy. So this is my own invention. Can we remove that? And then can we get path? Intersecting terrain. Flipping heck. Honestly, this game. Move. I keep arguing with this game. I love this game. But my word, it really does sometimes take the biscuit. Sculpting. We probably want to move it closer anyway, so it's flat to terrain. Flat all that. Flatten it up. Now I forget path and there's still ramped here. But if we move this building as a whole. There we go. How's that then, Damien? Whoa, controls at that. This we can move. Not too fast. Is that the right height? That's a little bit off actually in height, but that's fine. Struggling with this, it's obstructed by. It might be obstructed. I get it. It's obstructed by the barrier. See? So what we can do. It's a simple fix, I think. Is lower the barrier. Just like that. We now have power to this. I'm hoping this works. So now this is recovering this larger body of water. Oh, I love this fence. We can't edit it. I have no idea why they're stopping us from editing this. It seems a bit amateur to stop me from doing something freaking useful. The option we have Maybe we can just be Dutch and just add another water pump here. There's power. This the most frustrating thing is there's power things everywhere, but. God, it's dirty. It's so dirty I couldn't see the poles. I suppose. Oh, piece of crap. These animals are not getting any better. They need to step up because I'm genuinely struggling. But another water pump. Surely water. Surely we fix the water issue. Yeah, look, it's covering the whole lake now. Like, it has to be doing something because this water needs treating. And I'm assuming that with a bit of hard work, it's going to work. Oh wait, is there an option here? This is risk. Calculated risk. Pause game. Terrain. Water. Right click. Right click. See, I'll be able to remove that. Is that just going to be a full stop problem that they're just not allowing me to cure? I don't know. Either way, we've sort of fixed it and I'm not doing it anymore. Frustrating. Right, anyway, what we have got here is we've got some wildebeest that all seem pretty happy. We probably will need these springboks and mating like all sorts. Absolute all sorts they are. So we'll send you to the trade centre, sorry. If you're new, oh, wait, that's cute. You're a male. Let's sell you off. You're a female. You're really fertile. We'll keep you. You've got like a disease. You're really fertile. And you're like a 4-star springbok. That has been requested for you, but. Quite frankly, I don't give a shit. Got a few giraffe, I'd like them to mate a bit more, I suppose. What are the other missions here? Education, wasn't it? 14%, yeah. Gonna be a little bit of a fun time, but we should be able to add a few bits. Guests are up at all-time high, so that's good news. Let's get some more. We're getting exhibit in, we ain't got an awful lot, have we? Guest education? What was that about? Bring this one. That's annoying as well. Don't understand why. This picture of them here. They're protesting now. Because they want to protest. Let them protest. Population decline. Climate change. Traditional medicine. Got those around. Always helping with the actual education. It's 16%. I genuinely suck at education. I don't know what I need to do to make that better. I don't understand why these speakers aren't working either. Get rid of it. Get rid of that one. Place a new one. Because they were duplicates, so... Educational elements overlapping. That's what that means. Plug this in. It's so frustrating. I genuinely don't know what's wrong with it, and I don't know why water isn't cleaning. Seems a bit odd. Is that water's still an issue? What I'm going to do, I'm going to save it. There have been some known glitches that certain things aren't working, and some things are. And it could be that a trigger's not like stop something from working. So I'm just going to come out of the game and then back into it, and hopefully we should have it all working. Let's have a look. Let's go back to Korea. Resume. But some people have said if you just like, so I had an issue with when I was doing the time lapse for the gorilla exhibit. There was an issue where everyone started getting stuck in the park, and then anyone that wanted to come into the park was just being rejected, and they were like going back. And it's a known issue apparently. A couple of people have been suffering issues from it. So we've got a couple of issues with animal welfare, but we'll worry about that. We have known issues with this. Hopefully it's being treated now. And then guest education. We are having an issue with speaking. That might be because there's no power, so it's not the end of the world. There'll be power somewhere. Okay. So what we want, educational speaker. Check the power. Put in there. Take that speaker off. This speaker's now in power. Spotted enemy now. Hopefully, said that with confidence, haven't I? That should solve the problem. Nice. There's an elephant there, which is good news. 18%, it did go up. That's good news, okay. we might be back on track. You check power when you come out this far. There's power here. Get this bad boy in. $17. Has it gone down? I think it genuinely went down. Education. We can come out here. So, look at viewing the African wild dog. So can we get another speaker? Not what I'm doing for him. Okay, nice. Bring that bad boy out. Hey, where is this? No, not that way. No power. But the power came out this far. It didn't. Yeah. Just delete it. Oh, I'll tell you what, I need to get rid of that. It's annoying me. Let's go there. Let's get the education board. Let's check it out. Okay, look at that, it's banging, brilliant. Education. Still 16%. I swear it's gone down again. But whatever. Whatever to wind me up, I suppose. Spotted hyenas. These are talking about spotted hyenas, isn't it? It is. It's working now. Education's so low. First thing you check, power? Yeah, it's already in power range. Brilliant. Now education. And then what we want to do, we want to get facilities, we want to get another one of these. Hyenas. Ah, 7 year and a peas in a pod. Power and stretches to here. So here we could have facilities and these bad boys. So somehow, when we've been doing the increased education rating, it's been reducing, which I find almost impossible. Right, you're protesting these guys, so what's the issue here? Nutrition. Last drink cleanliness is a big issue. Is this clearing? I can see under it now. I swear I couldn't see under this a minute ago. So that's a win in it? It's clearing, I think. That definitely wasn't that clear before, was it? It wasn't that clear before because I couldn't even pick up these. I couldn't see them. So that is clearing. That's actually working. That is actually being treated. So, I mean, what we could do in the meantime, perhaps, just so they got clean water. Oh, we did it! We increased education.
That
Nice.
track ride is proving very popular with the guests. You're really giving them a taste of Africa's wildlife. And when the wind pleases, often a smell, too. Listen, I know there's lots more work to do here, but once you've finished, your next project will be something really challenging. Partly because I won't be around to offer advice. I'm setting up a venture in the Arctic, which will take up all of my time. I might even get you involved in it one day.
Okay, so I do want... I'm nervous about all these diseasing animals. It'll be from the water, which is the big issue. And it is clearing up, but it's taking forever. So what I want to do is, and what they'll all drink out of, is a water pipe. So with water pipes, again, they're pretty much the same as everything else. You need to make sure they're near a water source. I think more power source. I'm not sure. Oh, we'll put one here anyway. Another one here, I suppose. One here. Maybe that worked, I don't know. But hope it might give them fresher. Oh god, this is separated. They can't even swim under. So we've got elephants in this one. And this is giraffe. Fighting just sex ratio, that's fine, okay. That's good, we like fighting. Turn on the power and water one. Hopefully they'll now start drinking, because the drink cleanliness is the big issue here. Habitat cleanliness is a small issue, but it all comes down to this water. And I think it is getting clearer. I think. Wait a minute. I'm not as confident as I was. I don't know. I can see these now. But there's the fence. Oh no! Broken barrier. Where? Pause. Pause. How did that even break? Cool mechanic. Deary me. It's not stopping the zoo, I tell you. There's a disease risk. I know it's a virgin disease risk, but no matter how much I try to clean the thing, you just want to keep telling me it's a disease risk. Let's up their food. Let's up their food. You're still drinking from the crap water. Oh, hello. What happened there? That's weird. Why are you still drinking from the crappy water for? You're gonna die. Call the vet. The giraffe's an idiot. What has damaged barriers now? How does it have damaged barriers? There's no one in it. Now the African wild dogs are fighting. Edit barrier. Go for it. Call mechanic. Fix the fence. Everyone's fighting. Like the African wild dogs. What's the issue? Right, the blokes are fighting. Right. No problem. Uber. How old are you? You're decent. You're boxed. Going to wherever our trade centre is. We've got 2. I don't know why we got 2, but there's 2 now. Animal trading. Go away. Animal storage. You 2 release the wild. Release. We have to release the wild anyway for our silver trade for. So breed 6 new habitat animals, different species. Brilliant. There you go. It's a job done. We did that, I think, whilst trying to do everything else. Release 4 of any habitat species to the wild. I suppose we can do that. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I suppose that's fine. And then increase education to 30%, which we went up, and then adopt 2 cheetahs, which we definitely... Oh, we've got a bit more money now, actually. We've got a lion sitting there doing nothing. We can buy the male now. Going to. There's a couple of cheetahs, maybe. I need a male cheetah, that's the only other issue. 7 or 8. Oh, let's afford both of them. That's fine, we might need to release a few more animals to give us a chance, really. The good news is our springbok has now had clean drinking water, which is good news. The cleanliness is still an issue, and that will come down to the water. There's not a lot I can do about it. It's in pretty shocking condition. It's being treated, but it's not working fast enough. Which is a little bit... Oh my god. How we just got diseased animals everywhere? And this one's a baby. Who diseased a baby? It's because it's drinking the water. I literally am struggling to keep a hold on these animals being stupid idiots. But what can you do? What we're going to do is, because we are turning over some money, which is useful. So if we go finances and marketing, let's begin some marketing on some gulpy videos. We don't need to take up a loan, but by getting gulpy videos, it means that we'll get more people in the park, and that means more money being spent. Oh my word! 100% forgot to turn that back on. Whoops. So our guests have had to be walking everywhere. I think the safari adds to education as well. I'm pretty confident it does. I would anticipate it does. Oh, that's well funny. Maybe 6 more. I bet that's that stupid thing I built over here. Is it the wooden barrier that's a problem? Yeah. It's damaging really easily, isn't it? Dangerous animal has escaped. Oh, bollocks. Pause. Call the vet. Call the vet. It is proper knackered, this fence. Let's go to the zoo. Go to the Zoopedia. I think it's probably me being silly. So they need a grade 2. No, you only need a grade 2. And this is a grade 2. Just for some stupid reason, it doesn't work. Well, what we'll do. So resistance grade 3. Like, log should be better. Mechanic. Oh, okay, apparently you can walk for a fence. Education rate is 35% now. I thought. Let's zoo. God, what an absolute banana this is. That one. Zoo. Mechanic 1. What's he doing? Oh my word, it's getting worse. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Oh dear. Any more holes that you should know about? I mean, they 100% should be able to escape this. He's out in the open. He's going to be quite happy out there, I think. I hope he is, anyway. Get a shake on. That's it. Shoot him. What are you doing? What are you doing? There's another one over here. Fudging hell. Ah, this is too much hard work. No! I'm calling it. I'm calling absolute bullshit. Now he's going to repair the fence. Absolute nightmare. These are still... Oh, they got a different disease now. Listerosis. just turned into such a nightmare. I think he's repaired the fence somewhat out there. Or not. He's got a disease now. Wow, that was shocking. Lord knows what's going on there, but it's just turned out to be an absolute nightmare. Unboxing. He is being moved, yeah, he is. Absolute nightmare. The good news is our ride is being used. Not by him, they're not. I think they're getting off here, to be fair. The good news is we have got some more leaf points. I don't know where they're coming from, but we've got some. So that means we can buy a lion. And we're going to buy him Mufasa. Ah, the fence is broke! Give over, I'm not playing this game anymore. Are you having me on? Oh my word, what an absolute nightmare. I was about to put a lion in there, I'm not even joking. Lions are 100% going in here, I've literally... Screw it, they're going in there. But these vets are not even researching, and I'm not sure... There's just so many issues with this zoo. This should be entertaining. She's not even a fertile. I just bought the first lion that was there. She's not even fertile. She's naff. What we do need in here. Where's the broken barrier in here now? Oh my god. Fuck it. Dickhead with me. There we go. They now live in a brick. Thank you very much, world. That's what you get for just trying hard, working hard. And the Caldera states now, yeah. No question now. Capture. Move him back in there. Just as I've asked for lions to go into this exhibit. This barrier's not really good. Right, what we want to do, maintenance. Mechanic every 6 months. The barrier has to be like immaculate. Species. Laura said fix the fence now. I'm trying to fix the fence. I can't fix the fence. It's impossible. It can't be done. I've tried so hard. This is taking the piss. Where's let's get that there. A water pipe there because I'll probably get poisoned. Just this here for now. it. I don't care. I know they're lions. They will live in rocks and look all beautiful and fancy. But for now, I just need lions in my zoo. It's going to be really funny when they arrive, because they're just going to break this fence down really quickly. God, what an awful mission. Where's... I love this game as well, like, make no mistake, this game's amazing. It's stunning, it's beautiful, it's exactly what you'd want in sort of in a zoo game. Yeah. My lord, what's he even doing? What are you doing? You're doing nothing. You are actually... Do some work. Do some work or you're fired. Do some work. I didn't just promote you, did I? You're a trainee. What are you doing? You're doing nothing. No wonder my things are escaping. You are literally useless. I swear he's whistling. Go away. Right, we need... Now he's walking back over here. Please don't come back. Right, we need terrain. Terrain. Flatten to foundation. Just flatten to foundation. What we're going to do is facilities. We're going to put small research centre. There. And veterinary surgery with some Jurassic Park motherfucking cars. Da 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 da. Nice. Probably doesn't sit nice, and there's a tree up its arse, but either way it looks great. Now, we're going to get this path. Let's see. Nice. Right, so to wrap up, we have now got... I swear that passed lightly on that one. That's green. Sorry, that annoys me. Call it OCD. Right. So, we've got a new research centre and a new veterinary practice, right? So, here's my thinking. Let's hire another vet and another vet. Let's get... This is sort of risky, but... So vets have been pretty busy. Look at the high workload, look. Create a new work zone for that, and for that. I suppose. No. Can we remove the hotel? Just for those two. And call it... Vet WZ. Click OK. And then... Our new vets are heading off to. Probably already busy. Because, let's be honest, we've been absolutely rammed. And then what we should be able to do... Vet research. Who's Ray? Ray! Where are you? Oh, you're miles away. Where's Jan? Going to a box animal, that's fine. You're resting at a rest room. Do some work. I could do with some rest. We could all do with some rest. Give it a break, woman. We'll cancel the vet research or something. I don't care. Actually, I really do care. But no, you're going to now be part of the Vet WC, and all you're going to be doing is you are in charge of vet research. It's your one job. You got one job, love, and your name is Donnell Gomez. So Donnell Gomez, you are officially in charge of actively finding a cure for Campylobacteriosis. Because I've got 6 animals and I'd rather them all die. But we can't, that's not an option. And our giraffes and springboks are fine. Are you fighting? No. Are you fighting? No, it's the springboks. So, click that. Animals. It's going to be the males that are having a barmy, because you're a baby, you don't count. Slightly older male. Where's Chinchai? You? No, you're Haywa. Who are you? Yeah, oh, Chionisu. Oh, look at them jumping over! What idiots. Look at them! They are springboks, I mean, that's like their job. Oh, look, they're drinking healthy now, that's something, I suppose. You were pretty good. You're going to the trade centre. Sorry, dude. Sometimes you gotta go. You a male? No, you're a female. You're a female. You're quite old. You're going to the trade centre. Everyone's going to the trade centre. We're actually slowly losing money, and that's probably down to the fact that I've just spent a shed load on. As the game froze. Bang, gone, just like that. That's so frustrating. No. Not technical issues. We don't have technical issues. Damn it. The game froze. That's the first crash I've had since the launch. I'm just going to put that out there. I think I just tried doing too much, maybe. Oh, that's frustrating. Sorry, I'm waiting for Steam to just like wake back up. Oh, it's annoying. During a live stream as well. Sorry about that. It's just what happens. First crash. Genuinely, first crash in, what, 28 hours? So, it's a little bit frustrating. To be fair, it's going to be pretty much a good time to wrap up. I'm just going to wait for it to load back up and see what I lost. Hopefully not much. Should probably save it regularly. It's not something I do. Oh dear. Yeah, so that happened. Hopefully you should start seeing something now. As you can hear, it's now playing sound, which is something. So let's resume. See what comes back up. So frustrating. Imagine someone like coming to the channel for the first time. What did they see? See my mug on like the right hand side of the screen, just being like, ha, game crashed. Oh, ridiculous! How ridiculous! Ah well. Yeah, I know I got bronze. Oh, we got a bronze. We released any 4 habitat species to the wild. Oh, I'll tell you what would have happened. So they're still right, they're still being relocated. So we didn't relocate that. Did we build? Ah, yes. So that got built. That's good. Did we do the work zone for it? And then I think we'll get off. Yes. Has he started the research? No. Donnell Gomez, you lucky son of a bitch. Let's have a look. You are now part of the Vet WZ. get your ass over there, bitch. The only issue is the staff room is going to be the other side, so I'm going to have to build a staff room over there anyway. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, they're in different order. Yeah. Interesting. That was at the bottom before, definitely. Yeah, so Donald Gomez. You want no... What? No. Good, good. Donald Gomez, you are on Campy Labradorosaurus. Hepatitis A, anyone? Oh, MRSA. That's fine. Right, the Springboks, they'll start fighting in a minute, so we were in the middle of removing a couple. It would be easier to couple the fence and find the animals. I hope I didn't lose any. Yeah, no, so you were one of them. We were letting you go. There's not a lot of males in here. Buffalo keep. There's a couple of males still in here. You want to keep the younger ones, really. Is that this one? Yeah. He's pretty good. We'll keep him. Because he's very young and he'll grow. Oh, 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 oh. Stop. Yeah, you're the alpha male. You're gold as well. Let's send you to trade center. And what we'll do... Oh, the female lion's in. Release these guys to the wild. Not the lion! She's lucky. We need to keep her. She's not in yet. That's weird. I know what happened there. It'll stop the Springboks from arguing, hopefully, and hopefully they'll be happy. Cleanliness is still an issue, and it'll just be down to this. It's getting dirtier, and I don't know how to stop it. The only way I can think of is building a glass wall under it and blocking the water so that it's less patches to worry about. Because the water passes through it, obviously, but glass, it doesn't. It can't pass through it. So if you put glass down, it'll separate the pools of water. So I'm only... So that like the repair's more concentrated, I suppose. But right now, it just says like it's been treated, but it's not. So it's good. That's good, isn't it? Either way, doesn't really matter. Facility broken down. Yeah, look at that, that's minging. Do we go to those toilets? Okay, if it isn't one thing, I'll tell you what, it's everything else that's breaking down. Either way, I think what we'll do there is probably leave it, to be honest. It's been a mixed bag, because it has been a nightmare just to try and keep the zoo under control whilst I do the objectives. Like, the objectives here, I just need to buy adopt 2 cheetahs, actually. We've actually done those through now. It's quite nice, but look. This just keep going up and down, staffs get angry about something. There's a staff bugging out somewhere. There's a power source failing now. Right. It's non-stop. It's literally non-stop. The animals have been diseased, and that's been a little bit of a nightmare. The wildebeest have been a bit of a nightmare, full stop. Surprised the bloody barrier hasn't blown up. For some reason, the cleanliness. That's probably the water again. Probably, I'd say probably with confidence. But yeah, it's literally, I've been consistently combating the elements in this mission, and it's genuinely been a nightmare. However, having said that, we've nearly knocked out Silver. If we can knock out Silver on this zoo, then we're singing. When it comes to building our own zoo, which will happen hopefully probably within the next month or two, when we start building the new zoo, we won't have this issue because I'd have already combated this sort of crap. And I would have built the zoo a lot better than this. I mean, it's just been an absolute minefield. The education's 35. I think the safaris having a big effect on that. That does increase education. I didn't realise how much. I don't know. Oh my god! Like what? There's 10 animals now diseased. Like it's genuinely diseased animal, diseased animal, diseased animal. They've all got this dodgy disease. And, no words. It'll end up being restarted anyway. At least, why is Listerosis being? Where is this guy? Is it this guy that's bugging out? Where is Gomez? Where is he? Fuck off. It's 13 animals disease now. It's getting worse. It's a huge problem. Right, before I sign off, just so I don't forget, and to hopefully try and combat the stupid diseases these guys are getting, we're going to put in a staff room. Because my word, has this been a nightmare. And then what we want to do is in this work zone, in that work zone, edit the work zone, like that. Alpha status, these sort of things I'm not worried about. It's just all the diseases, all the animals are diseased, and I haven't got enough vets to deal with the issue. And my money, where on earth did that go? Stuff wages. Animal food. There you go. Take the sounds. I just took a hit. Maybe I just bought a lot of stuff. I did just buy a lot of buildings. And I upgraded a wall at one point as well. But it's just genuinely been a nightmare. I could do with another vet, but I think I'm genuinely going to have massive money issues if I hire another vet, because they do cost $1,000 a month each, and this is just, it's not been good. I will double check because I did start upgrading some. These are all 5-star for okay. Doesn't make a difference. But either way, hopefully now. What's he doing? Phenomenal Herald. Vet WC. He's wandering, and I have literally got an epidemic on my hands. And he's like, oh, oh, ah, oh. What the? Now you silly arsehole. Are you going to study? Oh my god, I put the wrong guy on it. I put Donald Gomez on it. Oh no, he is on it as well. Oh my god. So that's Donald Gomez. There is a staff room there already! Oh my word, I didn't even need to put in the staff room. Kill me. Oh my word. Oh, is this the volcano? Oh, this makes a lot more sense now. It has been a nightmare, but we are going to leave it there. I thank you very much for tuning in, and if you're catching this on the flippity flip, then that's absolutely cool. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you like the content. Catch out my time-lapse video of the gorilla overhead exhibit. It's pretty cool, just to get some of the technicalities working on that. I was really happy with that and how that turned out. Don't forget to check out the actual career series that seems to be running a lot better than this, like part 1 of this career episode. A damn sight better than this career episode. But please check out the channel. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will catch you all on the flippity flip. Thank you. And good night. Thank God.